So guys, another little moan in the woods. Good day and a bad day, isn't it, really? I mean, Trump's got in, yay. But and when I say yay, I mean yay. It's good. But I see the Welsh choir boy has gone to court today and pleaded guilty. And the other two cases that were supposed to be seen today, Ricky, what's his face, slit their throats, man. And the other Tuareg that stabbed the soldier, their cases have been kicked into the long grass for a few months. Hoping we'll forget. We won't. But yes, the choir boy, the little fucking Tuareg, has pled guilty. He wasn't saying anything before. But because he's now pled guilty, the details won't come out. Although, I just read that he'd been reported 3 times previously for looking at extreme material, including bombings, school shootings and things like that. So it was on the police's radar, or on whatever prevents radar, whatever they call them. And everybody, all the alleged far right, got blamed for rioting and being violent for a Tuareg that could have been stopped a few years ago, apparently. Poor little choir boy, eh? They say the problem with that now is the details are not going to come out, are they? What's all the details? It'll all be hidden, which is perfect, isn't it, for Starmer and all his mates. Let's hope. We've got to press, we've got to push and make sure everything's released and we know everything. Because, I mean, yeah, the far right, they call us for being upset that kids get murdered, which could have been prevented, but wasn't prevented, was it? You're far right. Poor Peter Lynch, jailed for using nasty words to the police, and ended up taking his own life, allegedly. Another man dead due to this little scumbag. So, yes. But I don't know. I just want to know now what happened and why. And the people who run the country or these things they're worse than incompetent, right? Incompetent is one thing, but they seem to they've got this. I don't know what it is with them. It's like like the grooming gangs. Was it because of his race that they went, oh well, we'll not bother looking into it any deeper. We'll not bother looking into it any deeper because we might be called racists. And he's a choir boy and he's been on BBC. Oh, fucking BBC. Oh my God. But yeah, we really need to look at that. And we need to know all the details. But as I say, it was already on watch list, or it'd been reported, so they all knew about him already. I hope to God Farage says what he's got to say, or what he knows about the situation and Starmer, right? Because this could be the one that breaks the camel's back if he's got more involvement and had knowledge or more knowledge. You know what I mean? But yeah, and as I say, that scumbag councillor who wants to cut people's throat, why weren't he put straight into Nick and held, like the alleged rioters, the people who posted naughty memes, they were put straight on remand, locked up, swift justice. What happens to swift justice there? There is none, is there? Tutiakia strikes again. That's as far as I can see that. And this monster, Ruda Cabana, the Welsh kid. Now, can he get full life sentences? Because he's, what you call it, he's under 21, isn't he? He's still classed as a minor in some respects. He'd be a young prisoner, not like a con of over 21. So what will he get? Will he get mental illness? Will it be mental illness? That'll be the excuse, won't it? Mental illness. We knew all about him, but we didn't know he was mental enough to kill people. I mean, he's pled guilty to all charges, including ricin and terror, but I'm sure it'll come to mental illness again. He'll be put in some cushy hospital and looked after and paid for by taxpayers. I'd love it if he gets put into population. It's the main population. They usually have a way of sorting it out, don't they? You know what I mean? Be a refreshing thing to read on the news. How he's upset somebody on the wing, but I'm sure that'll never happen. He'll be protected. And what makes you sick is that cunts like him are protected, and the kids weren't, were they? Even though they knew about the scumbag. In other news, just quite something I found amusing. They were asking Americans if they knew who Keir Starmer were, and they think he's a serial killer. Most of them didn't have a clue. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, Americans, some of you are clued up, but a lot of you aren't about other things in the world. But he ain't got a clue. They ain't got a clue, a lot of them. But to brand him as a serial killer is probably just about right. I mean, you only have to look at him, haven't you? You look into his eyes, you can see back of his head, the tosser. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Fuck them very much.